Hey guys, hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Jamie here, Medellin, Georgia. I just wanted to get on and do a little response video. Hadn't been on here in a while. This video's the response video was originally done by Wargod60. I'm a new subscriber to your channel, Wargod60. I found you on Darcy's channel. Watch Darcy a lot. 6 Strings, 9 Lives, and you've done a thread. This is probably old. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. You said pick some bands. You spelled out the words heavy metal. You wanted to take the letters and spell out heavy metal with the bands. Can't think of the term for that. Is that an acrostic? Guys, help me out on that. Anyway, y'all know I like classic rock, 70s rock, 80s rock, big into the 80s. Scene, but here we go. We're going to try to do this. We're try to spell heavy metal out. Saw a bunch of other folks' videos for this. Got a glare here. This first album is Hurricane Alice, Tear the House Down. That's the H. Hurricane Alice, pretty cool band. This album came out in 1990. Wild, Young, and Crazy was actually on MTV, if I'm correct. A lot of cool songs. There came in the hairband craze. Really cool songs. I think Wild, Young, and Crazy may have been the only single, but I'm not sure. That's the H I picked. Tried to pick some that maybe nobody's seen. I know a couple of these guys on here have everything, Scott Waters, and a couple of different ones. But yeah, Hurricane Alice, that's the H. And you probably saw behind it, I got these kind of propped up against one of my CD shelves. Heavy. E is next. Every Mother's Nightmare. I know some of you guys have heard of them. Another one of the bands that come from that era, kind of like kind of Skid Row sounding. They did a cover on here of Long Haired Country Boy, which is actually a Charlie Daniels band song. If anybody is in the country, I know a couple of folks are out there. And by the way, all these aren't metal bands. Well, most of them are metal bands. We'll see. Long Haired Country Boy, anyway, was a Charlie Daniels band song. They had the hits Walls Come Down. And back when everybody was releasing a heavy single and then a ballad on MTV, they released Love Can Make You Blind. That's also a great song. Really hard rocking stuff, kind of Skid Row type sounding guys. Some of them actually look like some of the guys in Skid Row. But yeah, that's E, Every Mother's Nightmare. A, I went for a solo artist. This is Ace Frehley. Frehley. I don't know how you say it. I think it's Frehley. Origins, Volume 1. This is a covers album. It's in a digipack. Hate those things. Kind of like I've heard some other people say. Ace is just cool. Ace is just Ace. It's weird that I have this because I don't have any of his other stuff. I had the original Kiss Ace Frehley solo album on CD, and I got rid of my CDs, but I'm trying to get the solo albums back. But anyway, this covers album has White Room, which I believe is Cream. Street Fighting Man is the Stones. Spanish Castle Magic is Hendrix. Fire and Water is from Free, I believe. Emerald's a Thin Lizzy song. Bring It Home is Zeppelin. See if I know all these. Wild Thing is the Trogs. I'm not sure if I'm right about that. Parasite, of course, is a Kiss song. Magic Carpet Ride is Steppenwolf. Cold Gin's a Kiss song. Till the End of the Day. Okay, I'm stuck there. I don't remember whose original song that is. And Rock and Roll Hell is a song off of Creatures of the Night by Kiss, which I think Ace had a hand in writing. So there's A. Ace Frehley. Origins Volume 1 is this album. Next letter's V. I went with a solo artist. This is Vince Neil, lead singer of Motley Crue. He was fired, kicked out. Ask him or Nikki. They both have different stories. Back in 92, maybe. Vince Neil Exposed. This was a good album. He ran out immediately. Motley Crue took a few more years after they got John Corabi to make their awesome album that was self-titled Motley Crue. But Vince Neil got right on it. This was released in, I'm looking for the year, I'm going to say 93. I don't remember. Have a little Vince Neil, I don't know if you can see that there. Vince Neil racing logo there. He was into race cars. It's the skull, crossbones, and flags logo there. It said Vince Neil. You're Invited But Your Friend Can't Come was on a Pauly Shore movie. I cannot remember the name of that movie. These were good rock songs. I mean, Vince went right from where he left off in Motley Crue. You can tell this isn't Motley Crue playing the songs. He had a great band. He had Steve Stevens that played with Billy Idol. I believe that's Vicky or Vic Fox from Enough's Enough. Robbie Crane later played in Rat. And I can't remember this other guy's name. It's crazy that I remember some of this information. But anyway, Vince Neil, album's called Exposed. Ordered this off of eBay. I hate that. See that right there? That's a cutout. I'm real crazy about my CDs and all. I put it in a new case, but it has that cutout on the spine, which I guess record stores do for whatever reason, deleting stuff or getting rid of stuff. But anyway, there's V in Heavy. H-E-A and V. We're on V, Vince Neil. All right, I could not find a band in Y. This is the only CD, or I did find a band. This is Yes. They're not metal. This is progressive rock. If you know Yes, my favorite song is probably Roundabout. If you remember in the 80s, they had a hit with Owner of a Lonely Heart off of another album. This is classic Yes, though. This is from the 70s. Not heavy metal. I don't know if that disqualifies me or not, but I got something next. We'll kind of connect heavy and metal together with this Y. I watched a couple of folks' videos. It's hard to find Y unless you're deep into a lot of stuff. I know some of you guys are into metal bands. Mark G with a C is into a lot of different heavy metal bands. I love watching his stuff because I find stuff I've never seen before. But Darcy's got a lot of stuff. Scott Waters, I'm leaving people out, but I hate naming folks, but I like watching all y'all's videos. Dan Powers, haven't seen Dan in a little while, but he's got a lot of really big into heavy metal stuff. But anyway, Yes is not metal. Roundabout is on this album. This is classic Yes. This was come out in 81. If you've never heard Yes, it's progressive rock. They're great musicians. I would say if you like Rush, but that's not really a fair comparison. Yes, to me, is a lot different from Rush. Rush ended up having a lot of catchy stuff and a lot of short songs. Yes is, and of course I'm not as up on Yes as I am a band like Rush, but check them out if you've never checked out Yes. I saw people showing Yngwie Malmsteen, which I own nothing by, and Y&T, which I just started streaming the album Black Tiger, I believe is the name of it, on Apple Music. I really like Y&T. I really like that album. I'm gonna have to get some Y&T and listen to them. But that's the only Y I got, guys. So hopefully that counts. I'm gonna go to metal now. This is a Y. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. The title of the album is Euthanasia, so there's a Y. But we've also into the word metal, so there's an M. Megadeth. Not much to say about this. If you like Megadeth, you know Euthanasia. Not as good an album to me as the two that preceded it, which was Rest in Peace and Countdown to Extinction, but still a good album. Reckoning Day, Train of Consequences, Addicted to Chaos. Those were cool songs. Blood of Heroes, really like that song. But you could tell they were getting away from the thrash metal, more into I won't say easy listening metal, but a little easier on the ears. If you've heard this, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Megadeth, Euthanasia. There's my Y that ends heavy, and there's my M that starts metal. I'm actually giving you another M here. Maylene's Maylene and the Sons of Disaster 2 is the name of this album. It's not their first album. But these guys are hard to describe to me. They're metal, they're heavy metal, they're not traditional, they're more of a southern style. A lot of guitar riffs, a lot of cool, I wouldn't say country, southern sounding. I mean, I describe them as a heavy metal Lynyrd Skynyrd. Their songs tell stories. The vocalist doesn't have like death metal vocals, but he has a barking vocal. If you've ever heard the band, I think it's a Christian metal band called Under Oath. This guy, and I can't think of his name right now, sung for Under Oath. But if you hadn't checked out Maylene and the Sons of Disaster, what a name. Go check them out. This is their second album. I think I have 3 of their CDs. But really cool band. So there's the M in metal. E, I've seen people go for a couple of people. I think Christian Luna, a couple other people I watch. I need to go and make a shout out list and name all these folks I watch. There's a lot of cool videos, a lot of cool stuff. I just love the music community and everybody showing everything, and I like learning about new bands. So I got something coming in the mail here pretty soon. I'm hoping I'll be able to do an unboxing, I guess is what you call it. I've watched a few unboxing videos on different things, or an unwrapping video of some stuff I wanted to check out. But anyway, E, Extreme. This is their first album. This was before More Than Words. This is a great album. Little Girls, Kid Ego. Kid Ego was the first song I heard from Extreme on MTV. Not More Than Words, although I like More Than Words, but it's the ballad that everybody heard and got played out. Mother, Don't Want to Go to School Today was on here. Flesh and Blood's a cool song. Big Boys Don't Cry is a cool song. Nuno Betancourt is, well, he's awesome. I mean, you can tell he listened to Eddie Van Halen and kind of molded some of his style of playing, but he has his own style. Listen to Play With Me, the last song. Crazy guitar noodling and just crazy fretwork. Extreme, that's the E. All right, metal, we're on the T. Tora Tora, Surprise Attack. Little artwork there on the side of a fighter plane, I believe. Tora Tora is really cool. Tora Tora had that Mississippi blues rock. I say Mississippi. I don't know if they're from Mississippi. That reminded me of some music like that from down south, maybe Louisiana. Guilty was a great song. Walking Shoes, Phantom Rider, cool ballad. You guys have probably heard Tora Tora before. If not, check it out. Check them out. This CD was CD come out in 89. A lot of my stuff's late 80s. I graduated in 92, so you can see from probably my high school years would have been 89 to 92. So Tora Tora, Surprise Attack. Check that out if y'all hadn't. And another A. I did not know this band till later on. This album just kills. You just put this on 11. I heard maybe Scott Ian, somebody in an interview was talking about Fast as a Shark being the first speed metal song. And I'm like, I've never heard, I'd heard Balls to the Wall, Accept, but I had never heard anything else from Accept. So, ordered this CD. You put this on front to back. This is just straight heavy metal. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Most people already know it. I was late to the party on a lot of these thrash, heavy metal band. Well, this is really traditional metal, I guess you would call it. But Accept's album, Restless and Wild, which came out originally in 1983. Sorry about that glare, guys. I'm putting my CDs in these bags to help protect the case. Most people probably say, well, the case is already there to protect your artwork. Yeah, but I'm just that crazy. I want to keep my cases clean and not cracked and all that. I know some of you guys are the same way about that. But heavy metal, that's the A in metal. We got one more letter. If anybody's still with me, God bless you. Lynch Mob is my L. I don't see this showed a lot. I'm sure someone has showed it. Some of y'all got everything. But and that's cool. I like seeing new stuff. But Lynch Mob, of course, is George Lynch. That is a wicked cover. And, of course, it's called Wicked Sensation. George Lynch from Dokken. The vocalist's name was Ani Logan, I believe. And I think Mick Brown from Dokken plays drums on this. This album is great, guys. Wicked Sensation, River of Love, Sweet Sister Mercy, She's Evil But She's Mine, No Bed of Roses, really catchy song. Yeah, Lynch Mob. This come out in 90, so I would have been a sophomore in high school. And this is weird because I bought this before I really had ever listened to any Dokken. I bought this, and somebody said, yeah, that's the guitar player from Dokken. I was like, okay, I've never listened to Dokken. I knew Dream Warriors. I think that was the only thing I knew. But there's the L, Lynch Mob. So if I can get these back again and run through them real quick. Heavy metal. There's H, Hurricane Alice. E, Every Mother's Nightmare. A, Ace Frehley. V, Vince Neil. Y, the non-metal, Yes. Another Y for the title of the album, Euthanasia. And M to start metal, Megadeth. And one more M just for giggles, Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. E, Extreme. T, Tora Tora. A, The Mighty Accept. And L, Lynch Mob. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.